for the last time on the PCT. Good morning. Oh my word, I've just been sat here in my tent watching the sunrise. I just thought it's my last day. I'm gonna chill out and take it easy this morning. Plus it's extremely windy, so I probably won't be able to talk to you outside. And oh, I just feel, there's part of me that feels a little bit numb, knowing that this is it. I packed my tent up and then I kind of finished. I've only got about 10 miles left this morning. So I thought I'd chat to you in my tent because it's just crazy windy out there. Less than 10 miles to go. I can't believe it. I can't believe I've done it. I don't talk about personal things a lot out here on the trail and on my vlogs and on YouTube, but I think this morning I might just mention a few little things because it's quite important to the fact that I've come this far. I think I can't believe I have actually, well, will actually complete the PCT today, because for the last 15 years I've suffered with chronic pain, and never in my wildest dreams did I think that something like this would be possible for me. I have had migraines and headaches for over 15 years, and I don't just mean on and off. I've had a headache for 15 years, from the second I wake up to the second I go to sleep, every single day. And it has been a tough time, and there's times when I would literally not be able to leave the house because of the pain I was in. I wouldn't be able to walk for more than 10 minutes. I certainly couldn't walk up any hills. If I did want to go out for a walk, I'd have to take copious amount of painkillers just to be able to get through the day. It has been a tough time managing pain, and a lot of people ask me why I want to hike the PCT, and the main reason I think is because I can now, and I've managed to get myself through so much in the last couple of years. It's literally only been 1.5 to 2 years that I've managed to get myself to the position I'm in now, to be able to hike, but not just to be able to do the odd day and take painkillers to get through it, but to be able to hike for over 6 months, hardly take any painkillers at all anymore. And I've done it. I can't believe I've done it. I've had so many people tell me that I will not be able to do this. I remember when I first announced it on YouTube back in, I think it was July last year, I had somebody comment on there telling me, not only am I a female and I'm a solo traveller, I'm vegan, I'm not a veteran, there is no way on this earth I'll be able to do it with my little feet. He actually wrote that. And he said how miserable he found it, and there's to give up now, not to even try. And I'm so glad I'm not the type of person that listens to people like that, and it upsets me. I'm not even going to warrant that person with a response. I actually think he's removed his comment now, but I have had similar ones since. But I'm not even going to give them any time of day to respond, to say anything about the fact that I've done it, or I'm just going to ignore them, because what I want to focus on is anybody out there that thinks that they want to do something like this, or is determined to want to do something like this. Don't ever let anybody tell you you can't, because if you're strong enough and determined enough and you want something enough, you can make anything happen. It might take you a while. It took me a while. I had to train for this. I didn't just come out here and was able to do it. It took me nearly 2 years to get to the shape I need to be in to do this, and I did a solid 6 months of training before I got out here as well. And I've done it. I've taken a lot longer than most people, but I've enjoyed it, and I don't think I'd change anything that I've done out here for the world. Right, I'm gonna focus. Some things I want to talk about this whole Oregon section. I've been saying something I'm gonna miss about the trail and something I'm not gonna miss about the trail. So something I am not going to miss about the trail is the fact that I am not with loved ones. There is a man I completely love at home waiting for me. He has been my absolute rock. He has supported me from day one. It was a new relationship before I even came out here, and he never once told me never to come. He supported me fully. He has helped me in so many ways out here, emotionally, logistically. He's checked weather for me when I needed it checking. He's booked or reserved accommodation for me. He sent me new shoes when I couldn't order them myself. He has put up with a lot while I've been out here, and I can't wait to go home to him. So the thing I'm gonna miss about the thing I'm not gonna miss about trail is not being with Derek, because that has been hard. I think that's been the hardest thing out here. It's not hiking, it's not the cold, it's not the scary conditions or the food. It's being apart from people that you love, and that has been, I would say, the most difficult thing. So when I get home, all I want to do is just spend time with him and obviously my family, my friends, people. That's what make this world, I've realised, people. So yeah, I can't wait to go home to him. So something I will miss about the trail, again I'm going to fill up, I know I am, is the support I've received from everybody. Gosh, okay. I think, let me just take a sip of coffee. I think I just need coffee. I'm not just talking about family members, but everybody who has commented on any of my videos, liked it, given me support, offered me things, sent me private messages. I cannot begin to tell you how much that has meant to me. I will really miss the camaraderie from people on the trail and people that have been watching my channel, people that have been following me from day one and commenting every single day, and I just feel loved by everybody. I can't begin to tell you how it feels when I get into a town and manage to get onto the internet and read some comments. And I think when I get home, all I'm going to do is sit down and read everyone's comments and reply to everybody, and oh, it has meant so much. But there is one person I really want to point out, and that's my mum. And again, I know I don't talk about my personal life too much normally, but my mum, every single day I have been out here, has sent me an email. But not just any old email, an inspirational quote on every single day that I've been out here. And sometimes I end up getting like 6 or 7 emails at once because I don't always get service. But without fail, I think she gets up at 4:30, 5 o'clock every single morning, sends me an inspirational quote and a quick update. And I have saved every single one of those quotes. So it has meant everything to me that she's done that every single day, knowing that I probably won't read it every day, but she's thought about me every single day. So thank you, Mum. And if anyone ever wants to give a thru hiker a gift that doesn't cost anything, that's not materialistic, I highly recommend dropping the thru hiker an email with some encouraging words, because it means an awful lot. So yeah, that's my things I'm going to miss and things I'm not going to miss for the last time here on the PCT. I have got so many plans when I get home. There's part of me that's really sad about leaving, but I think what's been really good for me is the fact that I know what I'm going home to. I'm going home to a man I love. I'm going home to plans that I've got for YouTube, for writing a book, for starting a blog. I've just got so many ideas, and I can't wait to get started because I don't want this journey to be over. So I think even if no one buys my book, I don't care. I'm going to write it anyway, because I feel like I've got so much inside of me that needs to come out. I think my mum even said it's going to be like therapy when I get home. I'm literally just going to go home, write about all my experiences out here. But not just that, I'm going to go into the personal side of it as well, about how I've overcome the pain that I've dealt with over the years and how I deal with it on trail, and things that have led me to where I am now. So I hope somebody might read it, and if it helps anyone then great, but I'm kind of doing it for me because I want to just write about this journey. I don't want it to be over when I get home, and I'm going to carry on living it when I get back. So I'm going to start packing my tent up now. I mean, it's incredibly windy out there, and I think I'll probably walk the slowest I've ever walked today, because I know it's going to be over in 4 or 5 hours, and it's been hard out here. It has been extremely hard, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I signed up for this. Sorry. I signed up for this knowing it was going to be hard, knowing it's not going to be easy. But I wanted it all. I wanted the hardness, the easiness, the fun, the joy. I want the whole roller coaster, and I got it. And I'm going to stop crying now and have my breakfast and get to the Bridge of the Gods. I have pulled myself together. I'm alright now. I apologise for getting a bit emotional. I thought I'd just share with you my last breakfast on trail. I used to do a lot of porridge mixes, which I'm sure you've seen in previous videos, but sometimes when you're carrying 8 to 9 days worth of food, it's so faffy to organise all that. And when I want to do just a quick resupply, I sometimes just rely on bars. Sometimes I'll get Pro bars for breakfast, but I couldn't find them in Sisters. So I have got these Bobo bars, and this one this morning is a pumpkin spice one, so it's extremely seasonal. And also this brand called Wild Friends. It's a chocolate coconut peanut butter, and I also have the chocolate almond butter as well, which is extremely nice. And it's just like a little squeezy pack with the nut butter in it, just for the extra fats before I set off on my hike. So that's what I'm having for breakfast this morning, and obviously my coffee as well. It is still extremely windy this morning, so I've not been speaking much, and I'm going around all these switchbacks because I am literally descending about 3,000 feet this morning, just over the space of about 6 miles, so it's kind of tough on the knees. But it was so funny, I was at the top earlier and I could see the river where the Bridge of the Gods is. Oh my word, I'm so close. I'm still feeling kind of numb. It's so strange, I've only got about 3.5 miles left until I get to the Bridge of the Gods, and I really don't know how I'm feeling. It's strange. I thought I'd be all giddy and happy and excited, but it's a mixture of feeling sad that it's coming to an end as well and not knowing what's happening next. It's I've got a little squirrel shouting at me. I think that might be the last little thing I see on trail. Oh. I can't quite believe it. I have got less than 1 mile to go. Oh my word, I've nearly hiked 2,653 miles plus all the rest. Less than a mile. It is crazy. It reminds me of a quote. I'm going to share a quote with you. Albus Dumbledore from Harry Potter said it does not do to dwell on dreams and not live. So anybody out there that's got a dream, I've just about completed mine. I've made it happen. Don't let dreams just be dreams, make them a reality, because it feels amazing. I've decided what 3 films the PCT can be best related to. First of all, Snow White, living with all the animals and living in a forest. The second one, I feel like Katniss from Hunger Games, where there's so many challenges and that you think something's going okay and then something else happens, so it's like a battle and having to fight for your life. And the third one, it feels like Forrest Gump, where you just keep on going and going and going and going until you get tired, and then you get to the end and you go home. So yeah, if anyone's wondering what the PCT is like, it's a mashup between Snow White, Hunger Games and Forrest Gump. Oh my goodness, look what's behind me. Oh my word, it's there. Oh, the Bridge of the Gods. the bridge of the gods. I've hiked my last mile. Oh, I'm walking along a bridge crying with cars coming towards me. But it's incredible. I completed the PCT. Okay, this is the view from my side here. And from the other side. And that's it. I've finished. Oh my goodness. In the words of Forrest Gump, I'm pretty tired. I think I'll go home now. Oh.